Hello everyone and welcome to this video where today I'm going to be testing budget acrylic paints to try to show you that you don't necessarily have to spend a lot of money on art supplies. Before we start, I would like to point out that this video is not a review of any particular brand, but these are the paints I'm going to be using, and these are Poundland acrylic paints. When I open the box up, you can see that in this package you get the three primary colours, red, yellow and blue, plus black and white, and with these colours you can mix any other colour, plus add tones and shades. So you don't actually need to spend money buying loads of different tubes of paint, and in fact I would actually recommend that when choosing your paints you do pick a set which has these colours. Now I've just sketched out a rough picture onto a board canvas, which I also got from Poundland, and another thing you're going to need is a palette for your paints. You can buy palettes, but you don't have to, and personally I find them quite an unnecessary expense because any old Tupperware, such as this lid I've been using, or even old yoghurt pots will do just as well. So I'm going to start by squeezing out a little of each colour onto my palette, and then we'll get down to the painting. A good tip is not to use too much paint initially, as you don't know how much of each colour you're going to need, and so this will help you to reduce paint wastage. Now, painting is a very individual process, and everyone will have their own preferences on the types of paint they like to use. Personally, I prefer acrylics, and these paints are a little more watery than the brand of paints I would usually use, and have a weaker pigment, which means that they actually feel a lot more like watercolours. However, as you can see, they work perfectly fine. There is absolutely nothing wrong with them, and if I was starting out with painting, or I just didn't want to spend a lot of money on paints, this £1 set of paints is absolutely fine. Now, please stick around for the rest of the video to see the finished painting and get a better idea of the quality of these paints and what some budget brands really are capable of.